The Sanctum of Entropy is a maelstrom of magic and steel. Arcane blasts of spellfire rip through the stone. Enchanted blades clang against Mortarian's magical defences, and the light of golden healing energy closes wounds as if they were never there. Yet still, this battle is at a stalemate. The enemy appears to be toying with you.
Do you honestly believe you can win this battle? That you can defeat me? That students could overcome the might of entropy? You are naive, children. What hope do you have to bring me low? I tried to take you into my service. You would have been second only to me. We would have been a force that could have swept through the cosmos, bringing the peace of the void to a universe gone mad.
As he blusters, the Guardians continue to taunt Mortarian, their blades and daggers stinging, but finding no real purchase in his ghostly form. A young girl takes a moment to consider the battle, the company's most gifted healer. Brought into the ranks of the Academy at an age younger than most, she has excelled beyond the expectations of any of the Grand Masters. Her eyes widen as she comes to a realization. She grabs the guild's most powerful mage by his cloak and pulls him from the battle.
Dave, give me your staff!
What? Why?
Without waiting for a response, she rips the glowing emberwood staff from his hands, then pulls the silver medallion from her neck that serves as her divine focus and thrusts it towards his chest. He is utterly confused.
Silverleaf, have you lost your mind? I don't know how to use this.
I know. You're going to draw my life magic through me and channel it through my medallion, and I'm going to do the same for you.
Have you gone insane? We have to get back into the fight.
This is the fight. This is the only way to strike a blow against him. Don't you see? Mortarian is chaos and death. Your arcane magic is order, and my divine magic is life. If we combine them, it's the best chance we have to breach his shield.
At that moment, with a massive backhanded strike, Mortarian sends a Guardian, clad in reinforced black leather armor, soaring backward against the cavern walls, where he crashes into a heap. Silverleaf reaches down to him, quickly applying a healing salve to his blackened eye. Dave turns quickly, magicking a blue arcane shield into being to protect the trio. The healer, somewhat comically, tries to help the massive warrior to his feet.
Megaworld, are you okay? That blow from Mortarian would have stunned a stonehead yak.
The Guardian staggers to his feet. The most powerful warrior in the guild, Megaworld is also among the most academically gifted, a true battlefield tactician, preferring the logic of strategy over brute force.
Yes, Silverleaf. I am well, thank you. However, I fear that Mortarian's power may be more than we can overcome at this moment.
Still holding the arcane shield against the random crossfire of magical energies, Dave calls back to Megaworld.
Oh, don't worry, Megaworld. Silverleaf has some kind of crazy plan to combine magics or something.
Megaworld looks down at Silverleaf and tilts his head, curious.
I have always preferred cold steel over magic, and do not pretend to know its secrets. But, are you sure this is a good idea?
I know it sounds crazy, Megaworld, but I don't have time to explain. This will work. Trust me.
Megaworld nods and places an armored gauntlet upon Silverleaf's shoulder.
We have placed our lives in your hands countless times these many months, young Silverleaf. What must I do?
When the time comes, you'll know. Prepare Galandor's resonance rod and be ready to strike.
Megaworld nods, and from a scabbard on his back, pulls free the golden staff lined with musical symbols and holds it at the ready. Silverleaf stands and nods to Dave, still holding the arcane shield in place. She grips his shoulder and channels her life magic through the mage and out into the shield. Dave's eyes widen as he feels the surge in power flow through him. The natural forces of life and order combining in a torrential surge.
Silverleaf, this is too much. I can't direct an energy flow this massive.
Yes, you can, Dave. All those sparring matches, all those patrols. You can do this.
Dave, eyes focused, grits his teeth in determination, and a twinned beam of green and blue blasts from his hands, slamming into Mortarian's magical shield with the force of a primal hammer. The shield flickers for just a moment. But a moment is all Megaworld needs. Defying the weight of his heavy plate armor, the Guardian leaps from the ground, his target clear. Deftly, he sails through the chaos of the spellstorm and through the breach in Mortarian's defenses. With a tone like a resounding bell, the resonance rod makes contact with the enemy. Mortarian turns instantly and, gripping Megaworld by the throat, hurls him like a rag doll across the room, where he lay, unmoving. But the enemy's counterstrike is too late. A piercing resonance grips the chamber, and you cover your ears and fall to the ground in a low crouch. As you watch, Mortarian's form begins to unravel, slowly morphing into a mist of gold and lavender light. At the far end of the chamber, an ethereal echo of the lavender crystals appear, now in perfect resonance, instantly reaching across the distance to claim their prisoner. Mortarian sees them and instantly recognizes the face of his own doom. And for the first time, his violet eyes pulse with sheer terror. He brings all of his magic to bear, desperately trying to resist the pull of the crystals. But slowly, inexorably, he is drawn towards them. Pelinor, heaving with exertion, lowers the arcane shield he had conjured for you with a flick of his hand and raises his staff in triumph.
The crystals have answered the call of the resonance rod. They are drawing the enemy into the veil between realities.
Dave and Silverleaf rush to Megaworld's side. Dave hands the medallion back to the healer, and she channels life energy into his still form.
He's alive. He's going to be okay.
Which is more than we can say for Mortarian. Look.
Megaworld raises himself to one elbow, and the entire group looks on in wonder. Mortarian, his form still dissolving, thrashes against the pull of the lavender crystals. He cries out, and his voice is desperate, frantic.
No! This is not how it ends!
Pelinor does not hesitate. He stands amidst the swirling storm of reality-bending magic and points his staff towards the sky. Threads of blue arcane light ripple across the chamber as he calls upon the magic of the crystals and this paradoxical moment to weave time itself. As you watch, awestruck, a swirling vortex of prismatic light appears in the chamber's center. You can see, quite clearly through the portal, the shattered remains of the third lavender crystal, an event which takes place nearly 5,000 years in the future. Everyone looks towards the spiraling vortex, the path home, to a time mere hours before Mortarian destroyed the world of the future, to a time where those events have yet to be written. Without hesitation, many of your companions leap into the portal, but Megaworld, Dave, and Silverleaf look back to Pelinor, sweat beading across his aged brow. His form is beginning to fade, changing from a physical form to that of a lavender spirit.
What's happening to him?
All magic comes with a price. The only way that Pelinor can wield temporal magic of this scale is to allow the crystal to seize him as their guardian.
What? No! There has to be another way. Pelinor, we can—
No, Silverleaf. You must go. Now. I cannot hold the time portal for much longer. I knew the price the crystals would exact to send you home. And now, you must return and complete our mission.
Silverleaf's eyes fill with tears, still hesitant as Megaworld and Dave stand there stoically.
I will see you again, my friends, in a brighter future.
Without another word, Megaworld lifts Silverleaf off the ground and, throwing her over his shoulder, leaps into the magical time portal. Dave, eyes misty, nods one last time to Pelinor in thanks, and then he too throws himself into the vortex. As you are hurled through the portal in time, you look back and witness the imprisonment of Mortarian. He gasps and heaves as his form continues to unravel into a dark violet thread. Pelinor, your teacher, your guide, your friend, stands watch, his transparent form glowing with a warm lavender light as the bond with the crystals takes hold. He lifts a hand to you in farewell as Mortarian's final wail cuts across the chamber.
No! This cannot be. I will not be contained. The darkness will always rise.
Pelinor smirks at the imprisoned enemy.
That may be so, Mortarian. But until that day comes, we will nurture every small triumph of the light.
And with that, the portal closes. The swirling maelstrom of temporal energy overwhelms your senses, and everything turns to black.